there, or is being invented right now, like heavy lift rocket. It's affordable, as it will not be anywhere near as expensive as some of the trillion-dollar things you sometimes hear. It will be billions, but it will be affordable. We also believe that it is necessary as, why? Well, a civilization that does not keep its curiosity for what's out there will grow stale and complacent, and I think we humans on Earth do not want to do that. Now, the Mars Education Challenge fits right in with our plan of getting humans to Mars. As to do that, we have to spread the word that Mars is a place, just like Earth, and the science used to study Mars is the same geology, chemistry, biology that we use to studying Earth. Science teachers grade 8 to 12 were invited to develop this year lessons using Mars in the classroom to teach the required standard curriculum. We did not dictate to these teachers what the lessons should look like or what science should be used, as we did not want to stifle their creativity or tell teachers what their business is, because I do believe that science teachers know their business very, very well. You science teachers pleasantly surprised us by the level of your entries, and actually the level of the entries was such that the judges of the NSTA and us had a very hard time deciding the best ones. The top 3 entries will be handed their prize tonight by Bill Nye, although the number 1 prize person, Howard Lineberger, hasn't found this room yet. We are afraid he's still on a plane and has been delayed. That's really a pity, but the number 2 and number 3 prize will be handed out by Bill. If you want to see what the prizes are or want to use the lessons, because that's what this was all about, lessons that every teacher in the United States then can use in his or her classroom, go to exploremars.org, download the entries. The top 5 are already up there. They're free for download, it doesn't cost you anything, use it. If you have questions, contact us, contact the teachers who wrote them. We will make sure that you can ask your questions and get more information if there's any problem with implementing the lesson in your classroom. Like I said, the whole idea was get Mars into the classroom, get Mars out there, and we think that we succeeded there, and we think that in the next few years we will be running this prize again and again. We'll get a real nice database full of these lessons, so keep checking our database at exploremars.org. I would like to introduce Liza of NASA Ames to talk about how important education programs are. Liza.
Thank you. On behalf of NASA, I want to thank you all for coming, and I want to congratulate the winners and actually everybody who entered this challenge. I read through some of the offerings and the curriculum, and it blew me away. The reason I go to work every morning is to help teachers leverage things that NASA has, the content, curriculum, photographs, data, all those kinds of things that NASA has that are available for teachers to use. And what I found is that there are generally 3 groups of teachers with that. One group of teachers takes the stuff that NASA has and takes science in general, takes it into themselves, massages it, runs it around a few times, and does amazing things in their classrooms. And you all are the representatives of that group, certainly in the Mars context. And we really, really, really appreciate what it is you do, because you are the vehicles for what we do in science, aeronautics, science, technology, education, and math. That's what we do. So one of the programs that I run is called Spaceward Bound. And Spaceward Bound is a program where we take teachers with us into remote and extreme environments like the Atacama Desert, like the Sahara, like Antarctica, like the Arctic, the Mojave Desert, which is just here in Southern California. And all these places are analogs for, you guessed it, Mars. And so we use the Earth to teach us about Mars, because we're all made of the same stuff. And I was really happy when I looked at the entries that so many of you utilize that concept of analog, which is, in my opinion, extremely powerful, because the kids can relate to the Earth. This is their Earth, this is where they live. And to be able to learn from the Earth what's going to happen up, or what is happening up on other planets in the universe, is an extremely powerful tool. It connects them with themselves and where they are. And so I'm really happy to see that analogs were a major feature of the curriculum that you all produced. So we need you. NASA needs you. Students need you to bring these ideas and these concepts into the classroom. I would really love to hear from you because we're trying to build a cohort, a very large cohort of teachers that know how to do this. They're this echelon of teachers, this group of teachers that really knows how to do it. And you spend a lot of time doing it. This was not an easy curriculum to develop. This took a lot of work and a lot of energy. And for teachers to do that, certainly in the tough times we live in with regards to education, is truly amazing. And we find that under or next to this group of teachers who are extremely proficient and really do awesome jobs with this kind of thing, there is that next level of teachers who would like to do this. Maybe their school is extremely challenging. Maybe they haven't had quite the science background that perhaps some of these teachers have had, but they have the interest. And so I would challenge you teachers who do the development of this wonderful stuff to mentor that next group of teachers who might want to do it, might be intrigued by it, but really don't know how, or they don't know how to surmount the challenges that their schools and their environments present to them. And I think that is, teachers mentoring teachers is the most powerful way to do professional development. And in this case, with you all who have done such an outstanding job with this Mars topic, I think can really do a service to science education in general and Mars specifically to get this out into the classroom in a way that educates people. So as you know, we have a mission that's soon to come called the Mars Science Laboratory, and if all goes well, it's an extremely complex mission. If all goes well, it'll provide us with enough data to last us for the next umpteen years. And it's going to be a really neat opportunity to bring that into your classrooms and to do curriculum like this based on that mission. And we at NASA hope that we can help you and help provide what you need in order to do this. So that's what I have to say, in addition to my congratulations. And I get to open for Bill Nye, the science guy. And my kids would be extremely jealous if they knew what I was doing right now. So thank you very much. And again, my congratulations to the winners.
Thank you, Liza. That was great. I want to bring up Marie Wiggins from NSTA to just say a few words on behalf of NSTA and also bring up Bill.
Just very briefly, on behalf of NSTA, I would like to thank Explore Mars for trusting in NSTA to be a source of teachers for their wonderful new Mars Education Challenge. We are very delighted to be able to offer another opportunity for teachers and for them to be recognized for their hard work and their creativity. So again, Chris, Artemis, thank you very much on behalf of NSTA. And without further ado, I'd like to introduce Bill Nye to come and present the awards.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, kids of all ages. We're here to present the awards. Now, normally we'll go 3, 2, 1. So, do we have 3?
Yes.
Yeah, we do have 3.
There was some concern about some other people. I'm not trying to shock you. There was concern. So, Chris, yes.
Here,
Number 3, ladies and gentlemen, third prize winner. Wow. There's some, yeah, there's some cash in this. David Black. David Black. David, first of all, here's your certificate, but check this out. Whoa. Yeah, yes. We're both doing this. $2,500. Holy Nicely done. Nicely done. So we gotta get, who's the official photographer?
Artemis is the official
Yeah, so
photographer.
here,
Why don't you
let's
get a
make
little
sure we
closer?
get this, and this, yeah.
Oh,
like
yeah,
that.
that's true.
And then you want to be
Yes.
doing this. Let's see.
Yeah.
Maybe how about? May
Yeah,
I fold your chair? May I pocket? There we go. Now look at the camera, otherwise it looks stupid. Hey.
Yeah, you're doing fine.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, great job. Thank you. Thank you. The second place winner. I'm just going to verify this before we start.
I don't know.
As you may know,
I don't think we
nothing at NASA is out of focus. This is what they call defocused. This is defocused, but it is another check for $2,500 to Andrew Hilt.
Oddly enough, it starts off by I throw a whole bunch of rocks on the floor, and when kids walk in, it's supposed to give them the feel of Spirit when it first opened up its cameras when it first landed on Mars. And then I blindfold a kid, I give them their cell phones, and they have to communicate with kids out on the floor. And the kid that's blindfolded has control of the remote control of a little remote control rover, if you will. It's a $12 Shopco remote control car. And they try to navigate to the various different cars and then try to figure out the pattern of rocks on the floor, which eventually represents a stream channel on the surface of Mars.
Oh, very cool. Nicely done. Congratulations. Yeah, no flash. There we go. Yeah. Try again. Hey, blah, blah, blah.
technology.
It's your science teacher. It'll fit right in. Yeah. Nicely done, man. That's very cool.
Thank you very much.
You're sighted. You can find your way.
Yes, I can.
Thanks. Is this your people?
No, I don't. I'm sorry, I don't know anybody here. So.
Andrew, introduce yourself. You're a star. Lead on. Sorry, my bad. And David, I apologize. I want to bring you up. All right. I'll bring you up next.
I know you don't want to hear a boring long speech, but
Oh, yeah.
I just wanted to say a couple things because I am very grateful for this opportunity. So, last Sunday, I read a column in my local newspaper that said something like this: these people aren't smart enough, attractive enough, or hardworking enough to land a job in the real world. Guess who this professional journalist was referring to?
Teachers.
Teachers. Yep, all us teacher folk. On Monday, a young English teacher walked into my school building crying uncontrollably, and I asked her why. 3 of her brother-in-laws had cornered her and yelled at her for being a greedy teacher.
Greedy?
Greedy. Then, on Tuesday, my local senator referred to me and my colleagues as smelly, rude thugs in the newspaper. Can anyone guess where I teach? That's right, America's Dairyland. Westband, Wisconsin. Yeah. What's that?
You said Shopko.
Shopko, yeah. Now, I can't describe in words how uplifting it was when I opened up my email on Thursday to see Artemis Westenberg's message. which was titled, "Congratulations, You Are Number 2." Truly, it was the first time I felt appreciated for my efforts in 3 weeks. This news was a boost for myself, but it also was a huge boost for many of my colleagues in all curricular areas, and they all felt a sense of pride when they found out about this award. So on behalf of all the teachers in my district in Wisconsin, I would like to express my gratitude the new Wisconsin way, and if you're familiar with what's going on, this is what it sounds like. Thank you, 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 thank you. If you were counting, that was 14 thank yous. Thank you to Explore Mars, NSTA, the Planetary Society, the International Space University, Post-NERAC, This Week in Space Sets, the Moon Society, and anyone else who participated in this. This really does mean a lot. So thank you so much.
David, no pressure. I'm a member of 2 unions, by the way.
Well deserved.
So, I'm on your side.
I grew up in a really small town in western Utah with about 250 people in it. And it's very tiny. It's called Deseret. Nobody knows where that's at. But
It's in
we're
western Utah, isn't it?
but it's in the middle of the Great Basin, and as we started getting pictures back from Mars, I remember clear back to the Viking mission in '76, I looked at those pictures and it didn't seem like an alien world to me. In fact, it looked like my hometown. Because it pretty much looks like that. My dad was a farmer, and there's a lava formation about 2 miles from his farm that doesn't look all that different from Mars. And there's no true flowing of water. It all gets trapped in the Great Basin, so there's salt pans and deserts and playa lakes and arid country. And as I started looking at these pictures from Mars and realizing that it looked a lot like home, it seemed to me that that's where we need to be going. I mean, if I can live on the edge of this desert and survive, and my ancestors could settle in a place like that, why can't we settle in a place like Mars? A number of years ago, I had a chance to go to a conference when the Mars Odyssey probe launched in Florida, and as we went out to Cape Kennedy and saw the launch of that Delta rocket, later that evening I was walking down the beach at Cocoa Beach waiting for the moon to rise. As the moon came up over the Atlantic Ocean, I had never seen the moon rise over the ocean before. I swear that I could feel the earth turning underneath me. And I made a promise to myself at that time that I'd do everything that I could to promote the human exploration and development of Mars. And when I heard about this contest, it occurred to me I could do that. That's part of what I promised to do. And I'm just thrilled to be here. And I'm thrilled that there's an organization promoting this and dedicated to do this. Thank you. Thank you so much for this opportunity. If there's any way that I could help anybody out, if there's anybody that wants to email me or find out more about these lessons or find out more about Mars or exploration, I'm there. I'll do whatever I can. Thank you very much.
Talk about taking the pressure. Nicely done. Did number 1 show up?
Howard, are you there?
Nope. Howard?
Nope. No Howard Lineberger.
Howard Lineberger was finished first.
He finished first.
Congratulations.
Wherever you are. Well, we're videotaping this, so, you know.
Congratulations, Howard. We're sorry you're not here, but everybody is very supportive, and let us go forth, explore Mars, so we can learn about Mars's past and prepare for our future, which I hope involves having some people walking around there someday. Let's change the world!
Yeah.
Thank you. Wrap up?
Or I wrap up?
Yeah, you said you were...
Yes.
Thank you. We got to work.
And before we all now enjoy the bites and the drinks, I want to say David, Andrew, and of course also Howard, who is here. You're thanking us for the opportunity, but actually the level of your entries was such that we can only thank you to find the time next to your very busy schedule as a teacher, because I'm pretty sure you wasn't waiting for more work to do, were you, David? Or were you, Leonard? So thank you, and thank you all for being here, and we hope to do this next year with another bunch of good entries. That's all.